That is Reed.
This ball's a grounder. Oh, shouldn't be umpiring, and he is.
Right field, hit deep, debut!
Yankees versus Dodgers. Who's the real evil empire in baseball now? Once upon a time, there was only one baseball villain, and it lived in the Bronx. But in 2025, that narrative is starting to shift. The Yankees built the evil empire brand, unapologetically rich, ruthless, and ring obsessed.
Giving it as good as he's getting it, but won't get his money's worth.
Evil Empire and the Astros, that whole cheating thing, are viewed more as the dark side. So
the Yankees have traditionally been referred to as the Evil Empire.
But now, the Dodgers are looking like the final boss of modern baseball. So today, we asked the question every fan has debated in bars, comment sections, and group chats. Who's the real evil empire in Major League Baseball? The Yankees or the Dodgers? Battle for the Empire, Bronx versus. To understand today's villain, you have to understand the original. The Yankees didn't earn the Evil Empire nickname by accident. They embraced it. In the late 90s and early 2000s, George Steinbrenner ran the team like a Wall Street war machine.
Almost 30 years ago.
Commissioner of Baseball Faye Vincent forces George Steinbrenner to resign as principal partner of the Yankees.
When I first came up, I'm supposed to be a reliever. I couldn't get into games. When I'd get in, I didn't set the world on fire. But yet at the same time, I didn't go anywhere. So he was a guy he demanded a lot of you. And I'm going to say something bad in the papers about him because I know he's going to read it and then he's going to go ahead and do the job. And that's what he was good at.
They were everywhere. ESPN, Nike ads, Wheaties boxes. They didn't just want to win. They wanted to dominate the sports cultural conversation. What made them so hated? Buying every top-tier free agent on the market. Trading prospects for proven stars without blinking. Outspending entire divisions on payroll. Creating an aura of invincibility and entitlement. 1996 and 2000, they won 4 World Series titles in 5 years. A dynasty built on cash, charisma, and controversy. They didn't care if you loved them. They expected you to hate them. Is where the evil empire legacy was born. The modern machine, Los Angeles Dodgers. Fast forward to now, and suddenly, it's not the Yankees acting like the richest kids on the block. Let's talk about the receipts. Shohei Ohtani, $700 million deferred but massive. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, $325 million just to pitch. Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts, MVPs locked into long-term high-dollar deals. Tyler Glasnow, Max Muncy, Will Smith. The list just keeps going. But it's not just the payroll. It's the infrastructure, the scouting, analytics, player development, branding. The Dodgers turned themselves into a Silicon Valley-style dynasty. Smart, ruthless, global. We're no longer just a team. They re a baseball tech empire with a fan base that expects October dominance every single year. They don't just try to win. They try to optimize winning. If the Yankees were the blueprint for baseball villainy, the Dodgers are the AI-enhanced sequel. The checklist. Who's the bigger villain? Let's settle this the only fair way. A category-by-category showdown. Category 1. Payroll insanity. Yankees, always near the top.
The New York Yankees for the Dodgers.
Dodgers, blowing the top off the budget. Category 2. Superstar stacking. Yankees, Judge, Soto, Cole, Rizzo. Dodgers, Ohtani, Betts, Freeman, Yamamoto. Category 3. Legacy of rings. Yankees, 27.
Please welcome Yankees general partner Jennifer Steinbrenner's Swindle career milestone ring.
Dodgers, 1 in 2020.
They're also very deservedly themselves receiving rings of their own.
Category 4. Entitled fan bases. Yankees. If we don't win the series, it's a failure. Dodgers. We only won one title. Fire everyone. Tie. Category 5. Haters gonna hate. Yankees. Hated for decades. Dodgers. Earning new haters every season. Tie. It's close. But the Dodgers have quickly caught up and maybe even passed the Yankees in modern villain energy. When big teams fail. Loudly, but here's the twist. What's more villainous than spending $1 billion and losing when it matters most? Let's look at recent history. Yankees, no championship since 2009. Constant low CS exits. Fans in perpetual rage mode. Dodgers, only one title in a weird shortened 2020 season. And since then, disasters in October. These teams don't just lose, they implode. They get beat by scrappy underdogs with half the payroll and twice the fight. And the fans? They turn into firestorms, trending hashtags, blown up radio calls, and demanding G-Miz be fired weekly. The failure only fuels the legend. Evil empires don't just dominate. They collapse loudly and take their fans down with them. Final verdict. Who wears the crown? So, who's the true evil empire? Let's be clear. The Yankees. They invented the role. They're the original. They made the hate cool. They weaponized money and turned the sport into a business empire. But the Dodgers? They become the evolution. Faster, richer, and smarter. They're building baseball's first futuristic villain franchise. They don't have the ring count yet, but they've got the ambition, the payroll, and the tools to rule the next decade. The Yankees walked so the Dodgers could run, and in 2025, they're sprinting toward villain royalty. So, what do you think? Is New York still the most hated empire in baseball? Or has Los Angeles officially taken over the throne? Drop your pick in the comments below and back it up. We want to hear your villain origin story. Hit like if you live for baseball drama. Subscribe for more brutal truths and big takes. And remember, in MLB, you either build a dynasty or get stomped by one. The empire never died. It just moved west.